When you're starting out, the entrepreneur or founder has to be an anal retentive control freak to make sure that all aspects of the business are working correctly to get and find that initial success that gets them out of the gates and gets them growing. And as they're growing, they have to find a second gear in the gearbox. Entrepreneurs top out. And I bought, most of the companies that I bought had revenues of between 20 and 30 million. And it was about at that size for those industries where the entrepreneur would run out of bandwidth. They have no more bandwidth. They're anal retentive control freaks. They're successful. They become millionaires and they've built a little empire. But what hinders them from growth is the very set of skills that they needed to be successful in launching a business. And I call it finding the shift lever on the gearbox and going from being the anal retentive control freak to becoming the conductor of the orchestra. So as a small business is growing, the entrepreneur is like the first chair player in every section of an orchestra, and they have to make sure everything is done the same, it's repeatable. I've got my unit level economics dialed in small. If we replicate this, we're going to be successful. But then to get through their own glass ceiling, to kind of bust through that Willy Wonka, elevator top of the roof, they have to get into this other gear where they now learn how to hire a team, surround themselves with talented people, articulate the vision, get them to run towards that shared aspiration. But I now let go. And if I want to be one of the rarest of businesses that goes from, call it 10 million to 100 million of revenue, or one of only 3,000 companies on the planet that are $1 billion in revenue or bigger, I really, as an entrepreneur, have to let go because it's an entirely different skill set to scale a business than it is when I'm first ramping it up and first finding success. And I think entrepreneurs that can find that gearbox and that shifter, those are the ones who can bust through that glass ceiling and really build something special.